Here, aka the Wiz Khalifa, and I am just coming at you guys with a video. Uh, we put up a video the other night. LaToya was doing like a ceiling video, and I was like, oh my god, I probably should do a video. I haven't done a video in a while. I've been really busy, and I'm sure you can see feet. I tried to move the face out of the video camera because there's a lot on this side of the nursery. I feel like we're always like, oh, it's so busy and sorry, and I am sorry though, because it's like, oh my god, I can't believe how long it's been since I put up a video. And I'm sorry because I tend to, I try to get my box packing videos in so you can at least see the projects I'm working on, but when I'm like heads down, like, you know, in the trenches, trying to get stuff done, sometimes it doesn't make it, because all of my clients are not really on YouTube, so sometimes it's not, you know, detrimental when I don't get a box packing or something on YouTube. But if anybody always requests it, you know what I mean, I always try to get it up. But, so yeah, guys, what's up? I'm just, like I said, I'm just kind of, like, in the video. It's like there's no theme or rhyme or reason other than to say hi to you guys and how you doing. You know what I mean? Like, how's everybody doing? That's always a good reason, right? But I can show you some of the stuff. I have a couple customs, like, you could probably see things in the field. Like, I'm like in the middle of so many different phases right now. Like, I have, oh, actually I can show you this baby. Come here. I have an Avatar baby custom that I just got finished making, I think like last week maybe. And I know you guys are probably like, what, Avatar again? But believe it or not, I spent a lot of time with Avatar Customs, and actually I do want to apologize because I know a lot of people have been emailing me and wondering like where my Etsy shop listing is, because it's not up right now because, well, you guys know, I told you guys about that, like when it was like the holiday, the December holiday, I got slammed with Avatar orders, and I was super happy. I love doing this doll. I will never stop doing Avatar orders. Like, don't think I'm going to stop. But I do have to phase them out, because you get so many at a time, and, you know, I want to make sure that every single Avatar baby gets their details and gets everything that I like to go into them. I think once I got to, like, 7 or 8 or something like that, I had to take it down because people were trying to buy other people's listings. People were, it was like, I don't know if anybody remembers those videos they put up back on like Black Friday, like back in the 90s and the 2000s, where people were fighting over Cabbage Patch dolls in stores. That's what it seemed like, because people were trying to buy other people's Avatar listings, like, oh my god, like, you know, and it was like, this won't go through, I needed to go through, and I had to like tell people, I'm so sorry, like, that's a, you know, somebody's private listing. So, but if anyone is seriously interested in the Avatar order, just email me. My email is always in the bottom of my video, because I don't plan on putting that listing back up for a little while, just because once it goes up, it usually gets bought really quickly, or there's multiple orders that try to come in at the same time. So, and to be honest, that's why I feel bad, because in terms of like it being such a long time since I made a video, because it's like I'm literally almost booked for like 2017. You guys know that, like, I think I talked about this before, like, you know, trying to put aside time to really get into fantasy work and like other things, and then of course like life just happens. But this year, and I think we talked about this, me and LaToya, we're definitely going to be at the doll show. So that's one thing that we have to get prepared for. It will be my first doll show ever, so I'm super excited, but I got to get prepared for that. And it's like every time I look at the calendar, I keep thinking like, oh my god, it's less than, you know, so and so days, so the doll show, and it's like, what am I working on? It's like, you know what I mean, I have to separate out real life, you know what I mean, trying to keep the kids' calendar organized, like what they're doing. And then, like, because I think Isaac has like a karate competition coming up or something like that, and you know what I mean, and then I gotta get my Reborn calendar stuff, so just try to keep everything organized. But if you are going to the doll show this year, you should be super excited, because I want to meet you and all that good kind of stuff, because we'll be there. So it will be our first doll show, so it'll be really cool to see some faces to the YouTube names and videos and stuff like that. But I mentioned that whole doll show thing because that's one thing that we have to, I know me, I have to keep in mind in terms of, you know, preparing for the show. So I have to budget that time in, because I know that probably sounds weird, like, how are you already booked up? But I might take a few more orders at the very end of the year, but I have quite a few custom orders already. So, and I got to factor time in for the doll show and then after. So, but yeah, this little guy, actually it's a girl, Avatar, like I said, she's put together, but she probably go over her again one more time, but she is going to be going out next week, I think, for her mom. So, I think one really neat thing about her, because this is something new that I'm doing with some of the avatars, is I'm making their soul braid magnetic. So that's one thing I really love about, doing some of these different kind of dolls. I know it sounds weird to say like a brand doll, but I will say this is one of the dolls that I feel like I put my stamp on, for myself anyway. So people seem to love the version of the avatar that I do. I really love doing this doll, and I try to keep upgrading it as I go, you know, make it better every time I do it. And so that's something that I came up with, just based on the feedback I keep getting from clients. And I am going to try to do soon, like a magnetic tail, because for me that's something that I never do, and I know some people think it's really great, and other people are like, oh, well, can you make me one? I always make people a tail if they want it, you know, but for me, I've always heard feedback about how it gets in the way. So, but if it's magnetic, you know what I mean, that would be super cool. So anyway, enough for baby Avatar. Let me put her down. But yeah, so don't forget, if you are super interested in that, like, seriously, just send me an email. I probably will take at least one more order for, you know, well, probably two for the year. I don't know what slots you'll get in terms of time frame, like before the summer or after the summer, but just email me and I'll let you know. Oh yeah, so if you have seen this fairy, no, I'm just joking. If you have seen this cutie on Instagram, though, I have been putting her on Instagram a lot. I'm in love with this fairy right now. I completed her super recently, and I'm in love with her. She is available for adoption. Literally, I'm in love with this fairy. This is a really good example of me just pleasure painting, just going for it. Got the sculpt back in, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to do something different. I don't want to do a human shade of skin, and I just went for it, and I named her Aurora. So, and it's so funny because I think the name is really fitting, because she reminds me of like a sunset or a sunrise, like those pinks and purples that you see in the sky, you know, with the sun. That's really what she reminds me of. So I love her. I can put a link to her auction in the description box. Like I said, she's available. You can always contact me directly too. So I always, you know, can do direct sales through PayPal. And yeah, she's 14 inches. She's the Clover Skull from Bountiful Baby. And like I said, I just kind of pleasure painted her, and then I just love how she came out. After I painted her, I was like, I had some ideas for her kind of like, you know, fairy markings, and then I was like, ooh, you know, I got it. And I kind of did it in one swoop, and I was like showing it to her. She was like, that's wicked. And I was like, yes. So, I'm really happy with how she turned out. So, and like, so let me keep moving, because I feel like I'm talking a lot, and I'm sorry if I talk fast, because I do that sometimes, but I realize I'm just like moving from one thing to the next, because there's no really aim for this video. I'm just kind of giving you guys an update with my life. She's so sleepy. I weighted her very kind of floppy, so she kind of falls out all over the place. This, I'm rooting, like I told you, I'm in so many different phases of like my reborn process. I don't know if anybody remembers that Christmas baby I did promise. Her mom ordered a twin really before she was even home. So I'm making the twin, and he is now in the rooting phase, and I'm sure it looks so strange because it's like, what the heck are you doing? But he has a very specific style. So I was brushing his hair. You can see, where's my brush? I'm hoping you guys can't see how crazy it looks in here. But yeah, you can see I was rooting him, so I was wetting some of the hair below, and I'm like blending. There's like a color blend, color shift change, so you can see like a part there. So, but yeah, so if you remember Baby Promise, this is going to be her twin. So, this is a rooting baby, the rooting phase that I'm at. So I'm doing like this color shift change transition with his hair, so that's where he is at. And this, now I can just kind of talk because this is another custom I'm doing right here. This, ooh, now I'm pulling a LaToya. I can't remember the baby's name. I know it's by Shauna Claimer, but I can't remember the name of this fairy. But this is a custom too, and I need to lift her. She got veining in some of her, she got a base, you know what I mean, like a preliminary skin tone. I said, you know, like everybody's in painting, I'm sorry. But she got her base skin tone, and then I did a little bit, she has like the littlest bit of, kind of like when you start to do detail work, but you're just trying to bring some things out when you first start. So, you know, just the littlest bit of a definition. But then she has mottling and veining. So this is something at the very beginning. So, you can see some of her limbs here. I hope you can see the mottling. I'm not sure how far away I am, to be honest. I wanted to make sure I did a video. So I kind of put the camera up. And you guys know, like, when it comes to videos, I try to, like, I think things through a little bit. And I'm being spontaneous right now. So I'm sorry if I seem kind of crazy. Really, honestly, I probably do. But yeah, so I'm going to do like a not a midway lift, but she's at the beginning, but I seal / like do lifting layers at different times when I'm painting. So, and I'm trying to do some more videos like that because I realized that I never, outside of sealing, I haven't done a lot of videos, and I have some different things coming up, some other customs, so I might do a rooting video in a little while, and I mean like some weeks, and then I might come back and show you guys this fairy as she develops, because it is going to be a girl. So but yeah, you guys have to tell me. I don't know if you guys have ideas for videos, and I know we keep talking about bringing back Messiah and Araya's mischievous adventures, and we are. That's a real thing, guys. That's like a real thing. Don't think that we're like not. We're just like playing you guys, because we're not. We were talking about that. I was talking to LaToya about that today, because I was rehashing a video in my mind. And I was like, dang, that episode was so funny, like when Messiah went to jail, and we were just like laughing and cracking up, because you know how Messiah be singing all off key and stuff. She's hilarious with her little underbite. So, but yeah, we definitely want to do those episodes again. And yes, I'm rooting Araya, literally, like in between or on breaks. You know, even if it's a baking break while a baby's in the oven and stuff, I'm rooting her. Now that the cat's out of the bag, so to speak, everybody knows she was pretty bald-headed under there. So, and I tell you guys though, to be honest, like there is a story behind that. It's not that I didn't want to root my baby girl. It's just that like, I got caught up in so many other reborning projects, and I kept thinking, oh, she's my baby, I'll be alright, you know what I mean, like, oh, she's fine, like, I don't even do hair like that, she's good, and it was like, I kept taking all these breaks, you know, from the rooting, and then it's like, then you go so far and it's like, oh, Jesus, how long has it been? Oh, yeah, she's like a year old, no hair. Oh, crap. So, but I'm trying to do right by my baby now and get her rooted. So, give me a break, y'all. Give me a break. But, I think that's about it for, like, updates. I feel like I just showed you guys a ton of stuff in, like, a little bit of time. I can talk really fast. I really do try to not do that because I know I can go on and on super fast. But it's okay. You guys have a rewind button, technically. You could just pause, rewind. If you missed it, just rewind. There you go. That solves that problem. Because I can't apologize for who I am. I talk fast. When I was younger, I used to always be like, I'm not talking fast. You're just listening slow. But then, you know, hindsight is always like 20/20 because then you go back and you like hear yourself talk and it's like, ooh, I am talking fast because I'm having trouble deciphering what I just said. So, but I'm trying to think. You know, shout outs. I always give everybody shout outs. I was just watching today some of Saida's videos. I see you, homegirl. How's it going? She actually messaged me because I had commented on one of her videos, like I think a couple weeks ago, and then she gave me the shout out. no, that's probably more than 2 weeks ago. But when she got Boomy, she gave me a shout out at the very end of the video, and I was like, "Oh, that's my girl! What's up, Saida?" So I've been meaning to shout her out in the video, but I haven't made one. So here you go. Who else's video have I watched recently? Sorry, guys. I do not be on YouTube like I used to. Trying to think. Who else's video have I watched recently? Jackie. She got a new baby. I just watched her unbox packing video. Beautiful. Yeah, Jackie from Forever. Reborn babies are forever babies. We have some new subscribers too. Shout out to all the subscribers. There's actually like, and I mean like a lot, because I hadn't looked at the subscriber list in a while and it's jumped because I know it's almost at 1,000 and I know I'm super excited about it, but we're really excited about it because you guys know we've been talking about doing a Reborn giveaway for a long time and we're like finally almost at the mark. I think we're probably going to wait a little bit past 1,000, probably like 1,500, but that's so incredible. You know, our channel is so new for real, so to have that many subscribers is like a big deal. It's like, thank you guys so much. Like, oh my god. Can't believe so many people watch us. It's really awesome. So I love this little fairy. I love her. I can't wait to see how I create her face, because when I first seen this kit, when her mommy was like, oh my god, I'm in love with this kit, I didn't really see girl. I kind of see a boy, but as I keep going on, I keep trying to envision her with hair and as a girl. So I think I'm going to give her a little bit more wispy, some longer locks, and really make her girly. She might have maybe some like longer lashes. Because she's a bigger fairy, like she's a full size newborn baby size, which the fun part about that is like they have more room to do more because they're bigger, you know, versus like a preemie size or like a micro size, especially when it comes to eyes. It's difficult to do a lot of like, because I love to root eyelashes, you know, and things like that. It's difficult to do that when they're micro. You kind of have to paint things, and they still look super cute. And of course, some sculpts just can't. They don't have the eye sockets that allow to root lashes, and even if you glue them, it looks strange. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that before, but they do. They look strange. Some eye sockets, they just look perfect with nothing. So, but her sculpt definitely has so much potential. Like, you can go so many different directions with her. So I'm kind of excited to get to the detail phase with her. And I'm sure her mom is too. And that reminds me, shout out to Roslyn. I will probably be doing a sealing video with your baby soon too. So, just so you know. Because I've already finished a round of shading, and I am just making my rounds on these babies, guys. So, all these different customs. And I don't usually do fantasy at the same time I do human babies unless I know for sure there's no like glitter or alternative colors involved. Depending on like the colors, because you guys, anybody who paints knows that like blues, oranges, and like sometimes even yellows can be really harsh if you're using them in a saturated tone. Like you saw Aurora's color, you know, like when you have really saturated like bright tones like that of color, they can really like stain, you know what I mean, the vinyl, if that's not its intended purpose. And then you're sitting there trying to get it off and it's like, oh my god. And you have to go down. I hate that. You know what I mean? If you make a mistake and you have to go down to bare vinyl, like strip a piece of a kit or something. So, but yeah, girl, when I get back around, Roslyn, I'm going to do a sealing video for your baby too. Girl, oh, I actually can't wait to show you guys Roslyn's baby, because she has this really beautiful kit with an open mouth, and it's just gorgeous. So I can't wait to do a sealing video on that, because the mouth is very, very, very detailed, and I'll show you guys. So I am just about done, and I have just been rambling about I don't even know. Guys, I'm such a dork. I don't even know what I've really been talking about. I feel like I've just been trying to make sure I'm not quiet. Because a lot of times when I'm working, I'm like quiet. So, that's why I was like, what am I going to make a video about tonight? I don't know. But, this was good. I'm so glad I made a video though. Just to say hi, see how everybody's doing. And, trying to, you know, get my face back up here, guys, because I'm just buried in work. But, it's all fun. It's all good. So, but yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. And, oh, I guess you guys can see a little bit of the kit. Well, you've probably seen her face this whole entire time. So, but, little fairy baby. So, but yeah, I think that's it, guys. I hope everybody has a good night, and oh, it's return to the week. But instead of Monday blues, I hope we have, you know, pretty much a mellow, yellow, you know, mellow Monday. That's what I'm hoping for tomorrow. Not a whole bunch of work, not a whole bunch of updates, not a whole bunch of emails, just kind of like, okay. So anyway, I'm going to sign off, guys. It's late.